Yo, today I have a very important message, and that is do not go broke trying to look rich. We see this time and time again. People out here buying designer clothes, watches, expensive cars, signing up for mortgages, signing up for rent payments that they can't afford. And it's all just to look rich so that they can impress other people. Now, we're all human. We all know what it's like to be validated by other people. But the truth of the matter is, it only lasts for like 5 seconds, and then people refocus their attention back on themselves. So, what's the point of setting your future self up for failure, losing your money just to impress other people or buy materialistic things? Like, if you haven't realized it by now, materialistic things will never bring you true happiness. It's like when I was a kid, I always wanted a new thing for Christmas, and every year I told my parents that if I got that thing, I would never want anything else again. And as soon as I got that thing, 5 minutes passed and I was already online looking for the next thing that I wanted. And every Christmas, it was the same cycle. There was always a new thing that I wanted that I would never want anything else again. This just goes to show that materialistic things will never bring us true happiness. So, why would you ever sacrifice your future freedom and well being to spend money and go into debt now just for materialistic things? Especially when most of it is just to impress other people. So it's not even bringing you true happiness. Like, you don't really care about the designer shirt. Most people, it's just to walk around so other people think you're rich, so you get that validation. If you really care about those things, sure, spend your money on them. But understand that the whole point in wanting to be rich is to have freedom. You want to have freedom with your time to be able to do whatever you want and go wherever you want and things like that. But you portraying this image of being rich in a way that's just stealing your actual freedom is not worth it. Like, you signing up for car payments or mortgage payments that you can't afford is literally doing the opposite of what money is supposed to do. You're just tying down your time because now you have to find a way to pay these bills. So now you're going broke and losing all your time and freedom just because you were trying to portray an image to other people. That's not worth that at all. In the summer, I had made some money and I was actually gonna buy like an expensive car. I was gonna buy a Benz. But at the last second I realized, was like, why am I buying this? I had to really sit down and think about it. Like, I didn't need a Benz. Any car would suffice. But I wanted a Benz so that I could portray the success that I had throughout the summer to other people. But in reality, that it wasn't worth it. I had to look myself in the mirror and understand and reflect, and it's not worth it. It'll be a bad purchase. Sure, I can make the payments, but what am I tying myself and my time down and spending all this money on some materialistic thing that's just gonna depreciate in value? Especially right now. Like, sure, if I make a whole bunch of money and then I can actually afford the car, pay it in cash, not even cash, but you know what I mean. Like, I have enough money in the account to support myself for the car with no worries at all. Then okay, I can spoil myself and buy it. But I wasn't at that point. And most people that are out here buying designer and stuff like that and signing up for these crazy mortgages, they aren't at the point that they can comfortably afford those things. So why do we continue to try and impress other people and look rich? It's not worth it. That's really all I have to say today. When you're making purchases, really sit down, take a second and reflect on why you actually need those things, because more times than not you don't need it and you're just trying to seek validation from other people. If this video helped you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow.